world is changing. The mass extinction we feared has already begun, and we are the cause. We are the infection. But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans.
A lot of work and planning goes into making a trailer, and making a good trailer is arguably harder than making a good movie. You have about 150 seconds to convince as many people as possible that you don't know to spend their hard-earned money on a product they know nothing about. And the vast majority of trailers try to educate you on their product by filling their small window of opportunity with as much dialogue and action as possible. They're doing their best to tell you why the movie they represent is worth watching. And that is where the Godzilla King of Monsters trailer stands apart. It is not trying to tell you why you should see the movie. It is trying to make you feel why you should see the movie. There are 14 sentences in the entire trailer, just around 100 words. To put that into perspective, I've spoken 153 words so far. Of all the influences that could inspire a person to see a movie, none are so powerful as the characters within and the struggles they face. The dialogue of trailers is supposed to invest you in the main characters, to make you learn and care about them. And if not that, at least be interested in them. And therefore, by extension, if you care about them, you'll care about the action and struggles they are involved in during the trailer. So to put it very simply, the more a main character speaks, the more interested you can become in them. And the more the main character interests you, the more likely you are to see the movie. The Godzilla trailer steered far away from this approach, mainly because it didn't have a choice. Its main characters couldn't speak. And when I say main characters, I'm not talking about Vera Farmiga or Kyle Chandler or Millie Bobby Brown. Of the 100 or so words that are spoken in the trailer, all of them are centered around the Titans and their impact on the world. They are the first focus of the trailer. Maybe not of the movie, but definitely of the trailer. None of the humans were even named. They paled in comparison to the importance of the Titans. The second major focus of this trailer is the musical piece accompanying it. The song is Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy, and he created the song as a musical interpretation of this poem of the same title written by Paul Verlaine. Your soul is a moonlit landscape fair, peopled with maskers delicate and dim. They play on lutes and dance and have an air of being sad in their fantastic trim. The while they celebrate in minor strain, triumphant love, effective enterprise, they have an air of knowing all is vain, and through the quiet moonlight their songs rise. The melancholy moonlight sweet and lone, that makes to dream the birds upon the tree, and in their polished basins of white stone, the fountains tall to sob with ecstasy. Now, I will be the first to admit, poetry fits the analysis of whatever people need it to. That's the beauty of poetry. But at least by my reading, the main theme of this poem is the experience of going through something beautiful and tragic all at once. The people dance to the music of lutes, but they are sad underneath their masks. And they know while they celebrate and love one another, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. The poem itself is all about the light of the moon, the direct translation of the poem's title, Clair de Lune, and how Paul Verlaine recognizes it as beautiful and sad, two competing feelings that almost paradoxically exist for him at the same time. And with understanding this meaning, and knowing that Claude Debussy wanted to make a musical composition that embodied the core of this poem, it becomes a little more clear why the creative team for Godzilla chose this song to accompany the trailer. The monologue being delivered paints the destruction of mankind by the hand of these creatures as something to be yearned for, to be appreciated, to be welcomed. We are told mankind is an infection, and the only way to save the planet is to awaken the Titans, Earth's original and rightful rulers. And when they are shown, the Titans aren't represented as monsters. They aren't grotesque or hideous or even evil. In fact, the only being in the trailer ever referred to as a monster is Vera Farmiga's character for wanting to release the Titans. And when the Titans do show up, they are depicted as the exact opposite of monstrous. They are a part of the natural order itself, coming from lakes, icebergs, volcanoes, and the seas. But at the same time, they are above nature. An angelic chorus ushers in Godzilla and Mothra as they are bathed in radiant blue light. Rodan rends the sky and ground by his very wing beats, wreathed in flames and ash. And King Ghidorah descends from on high, cloaked in clouds, riding thunder and lightning. This trailer, above all else, paints the Titans in a light reminiscent of deities. Their complete destruction of our society is paired with a joyful noise, and the monologue at their backsides is that of an appreciation for their judgment. And that is why Clair de Lune worked so well for this trailer. It is a song meant to embody a poem written about experiencing sadness and beauty at the same time. That is what is shown on screen. The sad destruction of humanity for the beautiful purpose of saving the world. Again, this trailer is not trying to tell you why you should see the movie. It is using its visuals and music to make you feel like you should see it. Claude Debussy, creator of Clair de Lune, is quoted to have said, "Beauty must appeal to the senses, must provide us with immediate enjoyment, must impress us or insinuate itself into us without any effort on our part." At least for me, that is what this trailer succeeded in doing. It impressed itself upon me without me needing to do any work. Like the greatest examples of cinema, I didn't watch it, I experienced it. And that is why the Godzilla King of Monsters trailer was so dang good. I don't doubt that when the movie actually comes out, certain aspects will be different, such as the focus of the conflict or the characters or even the titans, but specifically for this trailer, I loved what I came away with. As I was making this video, the second trailer for this movie actually dropped, and with my luck, it'll be completely different from the first. I'm gonna go watch it right now, and you should too. See you all next time.